Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Today news is Liverpool face problem in attempting to repeat £46.75 million transfer trick for Arne Slot. Liverpool have been creative in the transfer market during the past decade, but one approach may not be possible this summer. Liverpool have long proven adept at being creative in the transfer market. Up against moneybags clubs such as Chelsea and Manchester United and state-owned rivals like Manchester City, it has been as much through necessity as design. And there's one opportunist approach that has been fruitful in previous years and helped Jurgen Klopp build a squad capable of winning honours both home and abroad. It owes much to the strength in depth of the Premier League, of which Arne Slot quickly became accustomed, having swapped the Dutch Eredivisie for England in the summer. When discussing Wolves' attacking midfielder Matheus Cunha last month. Wolves are 17th, and if you go to the Dutch league, there's no player in the 17th place team who could play at Ajax, PSV, or Feyenoord. But Cunha could play in a top 5 team in England. That shows why it's so hard in this league. Having flirted with relegation for much of the first half of the season, under Vitor Pereira the Molineux side have moved clear of the drop zone and, should they stay up, would be under much less pressure to cash in on Cunha or any other of their players. That, though, isn't the case for teams who fail to avoid the drop. And Liverpool have been beneficiaries in the recent past of cherry-picking the best talent from those who have slipped out of the Premier League. Gini Wijnaldum was one such player when taken from Newcastle United in the summer of 2016 for £25 million. The Dutchman ended up becoming a key cog under Klopp's first successful Liverpool team before leaving 5 years later. There was significantly less fanfare, and Andy Robertson arrived from Hull City for an initial £8 million the following year. But the Scotland international became the solution to the Reds' long-term problem position at left-back. And it was clever business 12 months later to take Champions League winner Xherdan Shaqiri from Stoke City by triggering his £13.75 million release clause. Since then, Liverpool have concentrated their energies elsewhere in the transfer market. And that is perhaps a reflection of the gap in standard that is continuing to grow between those in the top half of the Premier League and teams struggling to avoid relegation. Indeed, there are few players who would realistically be of interest to Slot from the trio most likely to go down this term: Ipswich Town, Leicester City, and Southampton. The most prominent are two youngsters who could be viewed as more long-term propositions. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HG, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Liverpool FC transfer news. Our second news is Reds' mega move for former Man City wonderkid. The Dutchman has come on leaps and bounds since his compatriot, Arne Slot, was appointed in the summer, and is now one of the Reds' most important players. Although Gravenberch has become pivotal to Slot's side, he cannot play every minute of every game, and the Reds must sign someone in his position to offer relief ahead of next season. Wataru Endo is the current backup, but the Japan international has made only 6 starts for Liverpool this season. Now, a new target has been identified to strengthen Slot's midfield, and he used to play for one of Liverpool's biggest rivals. Felix Nhemeka is on Liverpool's radar. According to a report from Rousing the Cop, Borussia Dortmund midfielder Felix Nhemeka has emerged as a target for Liverpool this summer. The report states that the 24-year-old's impressive form this season has attracted the attention of Liverpool, who are now firmly in the running for his signature. Nhemeka joined BVB from Wolfsburg in 2023 and has made 27 appearances for Dortmund this campaign. Before he moved to Germany, Nhemeka played for Manchester City, for whom he made 3 appearances after graduating from the club's academy. The report does not mention a price for Nhemeka, but he is valued at roughly €31 million by Football Transfers. Dortmund are likely to demand significantly more than the €30 million they paid in 2023. However, would Nhemeka fit at Liverpool? Known for his ability to win the ball and his strength in the air, Nhemeka could slot in as a perfect alternative to Gravenberch next season. The Reds' search for midfield reinforcements stretches back to last summer, when a deal for Martin Zubimendi looked almost certain until the Spaniard decided to stay put at Real Sociedad. Mecca profiles slightly differently to Zubimendi, but the German international's strong physical presence and ability to break up play makes him a standout candidate to add depth to Liverpool's squad. The 24-year-old has made 3 appearances for the German national team but also represented England at youth level. Supporters will hope that Ryan Gravenberch can maintain the high level he has shown this campaign, but Felix Mecca could prove to be a great backup to give the Dutchman some relief next season. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HG, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Liverpool FC transfer news. Our last news is deal close, Liverpool now in talks to sign superb star over Real Madrid. In a move that would see them welcome a defensive upgrade, Liverpool are now reportedly in talks to sign an impressive left-back who prefers a move to Anfield over Real Madrid this summer. Liverpool closing in on Robertson upgrade. Whilst Arne Slot's debut campaign looks destined to end in Premier League glory, Liverpool haven't been without their weaknesses this season, with the struggles of Andy Robertson among those. The Scotland captain has looked past the peak of his powers at times throughout the current campaign and could be nearing the end of his time as the Reds' strongest option as a result, having his say on Liverpool's reported search for reinforcements in his role. Robertson recently told reporters, "I think we've been linked with pretty much every left-back in the world. But I don't think my time is up yet. Whatever happens with the club, whether we do bring someone else in, or we don't, then so be it. I'll always back myself." Despite such a defiant message, those at Anfield are seemingly ready to replace a modern-day legend in Robertson by looking towards an emerging Premier League star. According to the paper, Liverpool are now in talks to sign Milos Kerkez and a deal for the left-back is close. The Hungary international has been incredibly impressive in just his second season in English football, attracting interest from the Reds, Real Madrid, Man City and others as a result. That said, out of all of those options, the Bournemouth defender reportedly favors a move to Anfield where he would join international teammate Dominik Szoboszlai this summer. Getting one over on Real Madrid whilst strengthening a current weakness, Liverpool's move to sign Kerkez would make perfect sense. At just 21 years old, the fullback looks destined for the top of European football. Superb, Kerkez is a rising star. An emerging star, Kerkez represents everything that Robertson once was when he initially found himself on Liverpool's radar many moons ago. Kerkez is an excellent attacking outlet who possesses impressive pace and limitless energy to make his mark down the left-hand side, something the Reds have lacked this season. Whilst the attacking influence that Kerkez provides stands out, it's worth noting that he recovers possession far more often than Robertson, and if Liverpool are to play with the energy Slot desires off the ball, that trait will be vital. Praised for a superb campaign by football talent scout Jacek Kulig, Kerkez may just be getting started in the Premier League. Having more than played his part in Bournemouth's excellent season, in which they are still fighting for European qualification, the Hungarian has earned the chance to complete a summer switch to Anfield. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update, but the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do well. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe.